guys, if you guys are new, my name is Diana, and this is Jacob, and baby Jacob is in his crib right now watching a movie, so if you hear noise in the background, it's because, like I said, he's in his crib watching a movie, so that we're able to film this video here for you guys. So based on the title, we're gonna go into detail about my pregnancy, because this isn't just, it's not like my first pregnancy. So I think just diving right into it, we found out that I'm actually pregnant with twins! 2. Yeah, it's crazy. The way we found out was crazy. I think it still hasn't sunk in our heads, and we had no idea what we're gonna do. So that's perfect.
I didn't say we don't have
No, we have an idea. It's just, I mean, moms out there, you guys know that being pregnant, okay, first of all, being pregnant with, if you guys watch like previous videos, you guys know that we have a 1-year-old. He just turned 1 in May. So it's not easy being pregnant with a toddler. He is like screaming at us. You want to just bring him over here? Just bring him. Sorry guys, like I was saying, for moms out there, you guys know that it's not easy being pregnant with having a 1-year-old who's, you know, running around, getting his independence, you know, finding his character and stuff like that. And on top of that, you know, sometimes they get attitudes, they throw tantrums, so it's not easy. On top of that, we found out that we're having with twins. It's not the easiest. But like I said, no, we have an idea of what we're doing, how we're gonna like be able to like juggle everything together. I think it's just the act of actually being in it once the twins are out. I think it's just like the idea of having 2 newborns with a toddler, like the idea I think just blows our mind, but I know when the time comes, like we'll be ready.
Yeah, we'll be ready.
But jumping into the story of how we found out that we were having twins was very crazy. Well, do you wanna start?
Well, first, if you, like you guys saw the first video, we found out Diana's pregnant, and normal process, morning sickness, you know, but for some reason this time she actually got cravings. The last pregnancy I was the one with always craving stuff, but the one thing that did change was she started having really bad morning sickness.
Like when we say it was bad, like it was bad, like
it was bad. So
I was throwing up like I want to say like a good 10-11 times a day, like, and with him I threw up maybe what 2-3 times a day.
Yeah,
it was really bad.
Yeah, and she started losing a lot of weight, so we just finally decided to go to the hospital and get it, you know, just to make sure.
Because before pregnancy I weighed 125, and I ended up going all the way down to 118. Yeah, so it was like really, really bad. And like Jacob said, we decided to go to the hospital one day because I was like, no, there's something wrong. I kept telling you all day, like, there's something wrong, there's something wrong, there's something wrong. And then we went to the hospital.
We went to the hospital and doctors came in. They told them that we're having expecting, so they already started with the tests.
We did an ultrasound just to make sure that we thought the baby was okay.
And that's when we were sitting in our room, and both thought, well, it was a doctor and then the nurse, which weirdly enough smelled like cotton candy. I don't know what.
If this nurse ever sees it, I don't know if she remembers or not, but if she ever does, yes, Jacob was going on and on about how you smelled like cotton candy and how you smelled good.
Cotton candy doesn't smell bad. But, so, they're really nice, and they just left to go, like, make sure the results were fine. They're about to discharge us, and they both come back with, like, the
happiest smile on their face, and
freaking us out.
I know, they come in the room and we're like, what is wrong with you? Like,
thinking something's wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just because Jacob thought when they came in with a smile on their face that he thought that they were gonna be able to tell us the gender of the baby, and so Jacob was like expecting like, oh, you know everything's fine, but we did expect like we had to switch to another camera, but like we were saying, we thought the doctors were gonna come in and just tell us the gender of their baby. Like when they did the ultrasound, we thought they were gonna be like, oh, like your baby's fine, but we did find out the genders of your baby, but that is not what they came in and said.
No, they came in and
they explained, they're like, well, the reason why you're having so much nausea, or the reason why like you've been so sick, it's because you're having twins, and they literally came in with like the biggest smile on their face, and I think they had the idea or like the thought that when they said that they were gonna we were gonna have twins, we were gonna like jump for joy, but when they said we were gonna have twins, they were like so, and I feel so bad, but they were like so happy to tell us that we were having twins, and they're like you're having twins, and even the nurse was like, I feel like we should have like a what's it called, confetti cannon. She's like, I feel like we should have confetti cannons because like this is so big, and I was like, Jacob and I just like looked at each other, and we just for like literally a couple seconds we just like stared into like each other's eyes, and it just
mini heart attack.
Yeah, it didn't sink into us like. And I was like, are you sure? Like, it's not like a different patient? Because, and I explained to her, I was like the reason why we're hesitant to like believe that we're having twins is because twins don't run in our families. You get me? Like, twins don't run in my families, and there's twins.
Twins run in my family.
There's one side of twins on his side, but it was from his great grandma, so like it wasn't like very, very strong. You get me? Like the gene wasn't very strong. So when they told us that we're having twins, we were like, what? And it was so funny because, have you guys ever seen the episode of Friends where Rachel tells Ross that she's pregnant? Have you guys ever seen the episode of Friends where Rachel tells Ross that she's pregnant with his baby, and his jaw just drops, and he's just like, for like a good, I want to say a couple seconds, like just like that's just his reaction, just like doesn't say anything, it's just like that was literally Jacob.
No.
Not as long as Ross, but he for a couple seconds he was just like
I was just shocked.
But dudes, it was so crazy because as soon as they said the word twins, because that is not what we were expecting, as soon as they said the word twins, I literally saw Jacob's color, like his face color, just go white like a ghost.
I don't know about that.
I had never seen Jacob like that, and I was just like, and I think it was more like him seeing me like in shock. I think like seeing each other in shock, like didn't know how to take news. I think that's what made it worse for each other, in a way.
And then the funny thing was that when we found out and the doctors left, she looked at me, Diana looked at me, and she was like, "What did you do?"
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't do anything. I mean,
and she told me because the way that the nurse explained it was that twins can run because they're in two separate sacs, so fraternal twins. So she said the way for that to happen, it needs to run in the girl's family, which is my family. And so the way she explained it was twins can go back 6-7 generations and then all of a sudden make an appearance, and the nurse was like, it just chose you to come back. And I was like, what the heck? And I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. Like, I've never heard of twins in my family, like on either side, like nothing. And so when doctor left and I looked at Jake and I was like, what did you do? He looked at me, he was like, did you not just hear what she said? He was like, what did you do? And I was like, that doesn't make sense, like twins don't run in my family. So we didn't tell our families like right away. We waited till I was 9 weeks? Like 8, about to be 9 weeks, so like 2 months going into 3 months. But when we finally like came out and told them, my mama comes out telling me that we later on in time, like her like when we first told her, her reaction was the same, like twins don't run in our family and stuff like that. Like what happened? Like how did you get twins? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, but somebody in our family has to have twins. So we kind of got to the bottom of it, and we found out that there's actually 3 sets of twins in our family. My side, on my mom's side. with my grandma's side. So
And your dad's.
and my dad's side too, but my dad has one. There's 3 on my mom, and I didn't know any of that. Like I didn't know any of that. And so when my mom found out we were having when my mom found out that there's twins in our family, my mom was like, "Oh yeah, that's right." And I was like, "Mom, that's stuff you don't leave out. That's stuff that you tell like us. You tell us that type of stuff.
Give us a heads up at least."
And my mom was just like, I totally forgot that. Yeah, we have twins. And I was like, but like this is gonna be the first set of twins in like our immediate family. Cause this would be the first set of twins like in like the immediate family. But overall, that's how we found out we were having twins, because I was super sick. We went to the ER, did an ultrasound, nurses came back in. Mind you, this is all like, what was it, like 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
Like around there, like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I was already tired. I was like, first of all, I hate going to the hospital, like even doctor's appointments, because it just takes a long time, and you feel like you're there forever. And so when we went into the ER, I already knew we were going to be there all night. I had actually dropped Jakey off at his mom's house, because I was like, I don't want to take Jakey to the ER. There's a lot of sick people there. On top of that, I don't want to have him like out all night and stuff like that. So we took him to my mother-in-law's house. And like I said, it was like a 10, 11 o'clock at night, and we were already sleep deprived. We were tired, and when they told us we're having twins, we're just like... But now that we've had time to sink in, because we found that out when I was 6 weeks. I was 6 weeks.
Yeah.
6 weeks when we found out I was having twins. So I am now 14 weeks pregnant. So we've had time for it to sink in. And honestly, we're actually pretty excited about it now. I'm excited. I'm really, really hoping, and I'm like really praying to God that it's 1 boy, 1 girl. Because I feel like that'd just be like perfect, because Jakey has his brother that he can run around, play with, be troublemaker with, and we get to have our little princess.
And that's it. No more.
That's it. We're both getting fixed. Right? Why are you hesitant?
What?
No more kids, Jacob. I'll get you a dog. I ain't giving you no more kids. But yeah, so I am now 14 weeks pregnant, going on my 15th week, which means I just finished my first trimester. I've only been a week into my second trimester. And I've got to say, the second trimester is a lot better than the first. It's still not easy, but it's a lot better than the first one. Thank Jesus. My nausea has gotten a lot better, but because, the doctors have worked with me, I've tried 3 different medications.
Yeah.
Because it was like when we tell you guys it was extremely bad. I couldn't even keep down water. That's how bad it was. It was really bad. But anyways, it's gotten better, so that's what's good. And I think what's in our favor is the fact that we've learned that Jakey actually really likes babies. Huh.
He does. He's really kind.
His sister had a baby. Her baby is 3 months. Hendrix is 3 months. And my sister actually just had a baby, and Mila is
no, Hendrix is 2 months.
2 months, yeah. Mila's 1, so 2 and 1. You're right. I'm pregnant, pregnancy brain, okay? So 2 and 1, and whenever he's around the babies, so Jakey's only 1, but he already knows to be super gentle with the babies. He'll just stroke them on the hand, or he has a thing with their feet. He'll just play with their feet. He's not super aggressive, and if he wants to give him a kiss, a besito, he'll go gently. So I think that warms our heart, and I think that gives us more confidence, you know what, everything's gonna be okay. Because there's some kids who don't take the mom being pregnant very well, or when the baby's actually out, the kid, the firstborn doesn't really take that very well. But we're honestly very confident that Jakey's gonna take it extremely well. In the beginning of the pregnancy, he didn't want to be around me whatsoever. Didn't even want me to look at him. He was just daddy's boy for all day, every day. And I think it wasn't until my second trimester, recently, I want to say 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, where he started to be more lovable to me and stuff like that. So now he'll rub my stomach, he'll kiss my stomach, he'll hug me, and then I'll be like, where are the babies? And he'll point to my stomach, and he'll lay there. and stuff like that. And I feel like he's turning a little bit back into a mama's boy. Like I know he's pretty even now, but he's not like before where if I even looked at him, like, he would cry. Like, it was really bad. And I feel bad because I know he does feel the pregnancy and stuff like that.
We try to put time into him.
Yeah, we put time into him. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Those are pretty much the details on my pregnancy. So twins, how we found out we're having twins. And like I said, I'm 14 weeks now, so going into my second trimester. Oh, wait, but like, how do you honestly feel? You can be honest. Let's be honest.
I don't know. It's still so surreal. It's like, yeah, we're having twins. I mean, some days I wake up just like, oh, I forget you're pregnant. And then I get home from
With
work.
his big belly?
Well, I wake up and I'm like, I leave at 5 to be at work, and I just want to get back home. I'm like, oh, that's right, I'm having twins. Just so occupied with work. But I think it's more gonna hit me when we can feel the babies more.
I felt them move already, actually. I felt them move. Jacob's felt them move around. It's not like super hard kicks, but it's like just like little flutter shifts and stuff like that. You know, we're not expecting the big kicks until later.
Yeah, so maybe later on I'll start like panicking.
Well, you're lucky. I can't forget we're having twins because like I wake up with just like this like balloon feeling like on my stomach every single day. I'm always like looking down at my stomach and I'm like, oh my god, it's just getting bigger and bigger. It literally gets bigger every single day. Like today, we actually woke up and it felt like my stomach had popped, huh?
You know what? I feel that sometimes too, you know. Like,
I know, I was gonna ask you last time, like, when are you due? Just kidding.
We'll see.
Maybe I'll have the boy and you'll have the girl. Or you can have the boy and I can have the girl.
We'll see how that turns out.
But yeah, that's pretty much. Huh?
I need to hit the gym.
No, you gotta get
dad
no. You gotta get fat with me. I'm gonna get huge, guys. Like I'm only 4 months pregnant, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'll insert like photos and stuff like that of like my belly so you guys can see like how big I am already. And I'm only 4 months pregnant. I still got 5 more to go. Like, I'm gonna get huge, and no, you cannot go. You can go to the gym after I give birth. We can go to the gym together, but as of now, we're both getting fat together.
Okay.
We did this together. We're finishing it together.
Okay.
But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video today, guys. Like we were talking about before, putting time into Jakey, we're actually gonna go and put time into him right now.
It's bedtime story.
Yeah,
bedtime story time.
His bedtime story, and then we're gonna just be with him for a bit, and then it's gonna be bedtime because it's already dark outside. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for clicking on the video today. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join the family. We have so much love to give. Extra love now. I think it's what we're gonna be saying now. For now on, extra love.
Times 5. Is it 5?
Times 5. That's another thing. We need a new car. We need another car. We need a bigger car.
One thing at a time.
But anyways, like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. We love you guys so much. Like I said, thank you for clicking on this video, and make sure you guys catch the next one.